Hello friends, today's topic is worst date ever. Let's rant.
I kid you not, he fell asleep on our date. Hey guys, so I'm sitting here eating my salad, because I just left the gym. And I don't know, it just prompted me about the story time of the worst date I've ever been on. Or one of the worst dates, whatever. So, it was this guy that I've known since middle school, and fast forward, we are now adults. He hits me up, he's like, hey, I see you looking good. Usual Riz, you know how that goes. Let me take you out. I'm single. I wanted to mingle. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Why not? So he's like, okay, on this day, we could go out. Cool. The day comes. Red flag number 1 comes as well. We're not texting the day of the date. So in my head, we're probably not going. That's fine, whatever. Niggas are liars. Nothing new. So now, I was leaving work late that day. So it's around 6, 7 o'clock. I don't know. And he hit me up. Lucky him. And he was like, hey, I've been super busy all day, blah, blah, blah. But, I'm still trying to take you out. What you trying to do? Now, I'm still hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Lucky you. Let's go out. Okay? So, he's not giving me a definite time, though, of what time he's going to pick me up. Red flag number 2. Okay? Now, he pulls up to my house, maybe 9, 10 o'clock. I really don't know. And at this point, I'm irritated because I'm just like, bro, what is open? Like, what are we going to fucking eat at this time? I'm dramatic, guys. I live in Miami. There are plenty of places open at that time, okay? However, he didn't want to tell me where we were going. He's talking about, it's a surprise. I love surprises, but I'm also hungry. So, that was not the fucking time, okay? Anyways, we get to the restaurant. It's some, hibachi restaurant, sushi restaurant, I don't know. But we're there. Now, I order a drink. He orders a drink. Cool. It's vibes. We're vibing. Now, I review the menu. I see what I want. Gonna get that. I asked him, hey, what are you gonna eat? I already ate. Why the fuck are we here? That doesn't make sense. If you ate, why would you bring me on a date to now eat food? And you're not gonna eat food with me. So now I'm just eating and you're just watching me eat. Like I'm a fucking badass. I really don't care because I'm gonna still fucking eat. I'm hungry. Look, that's your business. Why? I don't know why you ate, but whatever. So I eat. I'm in the middle of eating. Cool. It's good. I'm munching. He's now 2 drinks in, maybe 3. I really don't know, but I get full. I'm only on 1 drink. Still my 1 drink. And, I'm feeling good. And I'm like, oh my God, let's take a shot. We take a shot. So now, y'all keep it up. He's 2 to 3 drinks plus a shot. Okay, stay with me. Now, because I'm full, I'm like, all right, we can wrap this up. Let's go. He was like, I'm still trying to turn up. Like, let's hit the next spot. Sir, I have a job. What next spot? But I'm also a young lit bitch. What is the next spot? I'm just like, I don't know. Like, you trying to go to the club or something? Like, because at this point, it's like 12 o'clock in the morning. Like, where are you really trying to go? We decide to go to a lounge / bowling alley, whatever, in Miami. So we go. Cool. As I'm moving too fast. We're now in the car and we're heading there. Before we drive off, he was like, oh, do you mind if I smoke? At the time, I did not smoke weed. I don't really care if that he wanted to smoke, but I was just like, it's your car. I'm not gonna smoke with you though. He said, fine. Cool. We're driving to the place. Right? He smokes the joint down. He's higher than a kite. Love that for him. Remember, higher than a kite and the drinks. Okay, stay with me. We now get to the next spot. I don't smoke, so I order hookah. And it's vibes. The music is flowing. The hookah is hitting. And then he's like, he hits it or whatever a couple times. Cool, I don't care. Now, I was talking to him. I don't know about what. I talk a lot. And I look over and I kid you not. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, this chair not going back. Hold on. I kid you not, guys. This is what I see. That Negro was sleeping. He fell asleep on our date. He fell asleep on our first date. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody call Ashton Kutcher. I'm clearly being punked. I'm flabbergasted right now. Like, there's no way this is happening in real time. But it was. It was happening in real time. And I'm looking like, excuse me. No way. So immediately, I'm pissed. Wake the fuck up, Negro. Take me home now. So now, I have to wake this Negro up. Because get the fuck up. Take me home. Like, what? And then he looks at me with the straightest fucking face. And he tells me that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm too faded. I can't drive. What the hell? So, as you can imagine, at this point, I am pissed the fuck off. Because what do you mean you can't fucking drive? Like, ew, that's such a turnoff. You have now gotten too intoxicated on our first date to the point that you can't take me home safely. Ew. And he came to pick me up in a fucking black truck. I'm 5'3". I'm just a girl. Luckily, my mother owns big body cars. That's all she drives. Okay? So I know how to drive one. Honestly, if you weren't my friend from middle school, I would have left your ass right there, took an Uber and went home, because there's no fucking way that you thought that you was going to fucking fall asleep on the first date and everything. It just was going to be sweet. No. So whatever. Take my ass home, in the car. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to sit in this car and fall asleep if you need to. I don't know. But I'm going in my house, and that's just that. And I just really couldn't believe, like, that is crazy, because I'm a funny ass bitch. Like, how dare you fall asleep? Granted, was I talking on that date? Probably not. Because I'm already irritated, bro. You were late. You came already, full. Like, get the fuck out of my face. At this point, it's just a free night. That's at this point. So, to put the cherry on top of the cake, y'all, the next day, which was really blowing me about, like, how intoxicated he was, because he had a flight the next day because he works out of town. And not like, oh my God, my flight's like tomorrow at 2 in the afternoon. No, his flight was at 6 in the morning. Did he make that flight? I don't know. I don't care. But when he finally texts me, I don't know if it was the next day or a couple days later. I don't know. But when he finally fucking texts me, this man had the nerve to ask me, did we sleep together? Negro, why the fuck would I give you some cookie? That don't make no sense. Anyways, I will say, I was in my toxic era at the time. I did go out on a second date with oh boy, and that shit was ass too. At that point, I really just had 2 free nights, because I just don't understand how the fuck you fuck up 2 dates. And that is why we don't give men chances who've been wanting you for a long time, because I swear to God, every woman I know that has given a man a chance after he's been asking for so long, it be shit. But yeah, I just couldn't believe that. Now, was that my worst day? I don't know, because I've been on some dates, and I don't mind getting into those. Y'all tell me if y'all want to know about my other story times. Honestly, I have story times for days. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That date sound bad. What do you think? Comment down below, and thank you for watching.